sincerely congratulate the people of Andhra Pradesh for their wisdom in electing a government that discharges its duties with a futuristic view. Hordes of Andhra people had come from various regions to be part of this historic mandate in favor of future of Andhra Pradesh. The new government has a perfect blend of fresh and experienced honorable members in the Assembly. I once again welcome all the members who will be instrumental in making right policies in the interest of good governance and in the spirit of cooperative federalism. Honorable members, at this juncture, I feel it is also important to recall the glorious past of Andhra Pradesh, renowned as Annapurna, rice bowl of India. The state used to support other states in ensuring food security. As a leader of self-help group concept, Andhra Pradesh stood out as an example in developing entrepreneurship, knowledge economy, and cultivating thrift amongst poor women. Use of IT in all areas of welfare and development was the cornerstone of state's vision. The misrule of the previous government, which lacked transparency, have compelled this government to put the facts before the people about the disruption of systems and rampant corruption prevailing during the last 5-year term. Accordingly, my government has released a series of white papers highlighting numerous discrepancies in fund utilization, misappropriation, resulting in huge loss to the state exchequer and the natural resources base of the state. I would present some of the key takeaways of the white papers. Completion of Polavaram, the lifeline of Andhra Pradesh, is of the highest priority. The Polavaram project has been completely derailed. Introduction of reverse tendering and cancelling the agreed contracts have caused an irreparable damage not only to the project but also to the concept of interlinking of rivers and irrigating every acre of land. Unilateral announcement of 3 capitals for the state resulting in 1,631 days of farmers' protest. Modification of jurisdiction of the Capital Region Development Authority to 6,993 square kilometers. Shelving preparation of regional master plans. Completing the land acquisition in only 191 acres are some of the events that halted the progress of CRDA. This led to a potential loss of about 7 lakh jobs and estimated loss of wealth of about rupees 2 lakh crore along with loss of investment and growth opportunities. Andhra Pradesh, which enjoyed the distinction of being the first state in the country to have introduced reforms in the power sector in 1990s, had achieved energy sufficiency from 1996 to 2004. After bifurcation, the state faced an energy deficit of 22.5 MU per day. Again, by bringing second generation's reforms in energy sector and promoting renewable energy, the state become energy surplus by 2018. The state has witnessed an irreparable damage in the recent past. State energy sector has also suffered huge losses to the tune of rupees 1,29,503 crores during the period 2019 to 24. Misappropriation of natural resources such as land, mines and minerals and forests has been widespread. Land grabbing, misappropriation in allotment of house site pattas, violations in land allocation, assignment of land to ineligible beneficiaries, and Resurvey and AP Land Titling Act 2023 have completely eroded the confidence of the people during 2019-24. Put together, an amount of rupees 35,576 crore covering 1.75 lakh acres has been estimated as a loss, and the fundamental right of the people to own their property was affected. Looting of sand and mineral wealth is another area that resulted in huge loss to the exchequer and involved corruption. My government has initially estimated that an amount of rupees 19,000 crore has been lost due to illegal activities in these areas. Due to the unfriendly sand policy, 20 lakh construction workers have become unemployed. Due to the inefficient, inappropriate policy making and laxity in enforcement during the periods 2019-24, a cumulative loss to the tune of 9,750 crore has been incurred in mineral revenue. Huge damage has been done to environment. Smuggling of precious red sanders from forests has taken place with the revenue from the sale of red sanders dropping from rupees 1,623 crore in 2014-19 to rupees 441 crore in 2019-24. The destruction of mangrove forest land and Rishikonda Hill in Visakhapatnam have also damaged the state's heritage and culture. The government misused law and order machinery during 2019-24 by harassing dissenting voices. There was rise in crime against women, children, atrocities on innocent people, especially the SC, STs and other vulnerable sections. The people lost faith in the government's ability to maintain rule of law. The previous government also made a mockery of the excise revenue streams of the state. The VAT on excise was reduced and diverted to AP State Beverages Corporation as a special margin which otherwise would have come to the government as revenue. The government levied the additional retail excise tax on the issue price of liquor sold by APSBCL and escrowed the same for repayment of loans taken by APSDC. While the APSBCL started supplying low quality liquor and introduced unknown brands at significantly higher rates, there was increase in black money due to smuggling of IMFL across the border districts. These policy practices have caused irreparable damage to the excise revenue streams of the state. As a result, it has become difficult for the new government to meet even the essential committed expenditure with the reduced revenue of the state. The overall debt has more than doubled in last 5 years with huge outstanding payments of salaries and pensions, debt repayment for the debt burden of about 10 lakh crore, payments for the power sector dues, civil supplies and other liabilities has become challenging. Putting the governance back on track is truly a Herculean task. My government has already started fulfilling the pre-poll promises and announced that steadfast commitment to Super 6 promises. My government has launched its trademark people-centric governance soon after assuming office with a series of measures such as announcing a mega DSC for filling up 16,347 teacher vacancies, abolishing the Land Titling Act, enhancing social security pensions to rupees 4,000, organizing a skill census, and reopening the Anna canteens to provide food for the poor at a very nominal rate of rupees 5 and supply of free sand. My government will initiate other important measures also. I am sure my government under the able and proven leadership of Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu Garu, the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and Shri Pawan Kalyan Garu, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, with complete support of Shri Narendra Modi Garu, Honorable Prime Minister of India, will make all-out efforts in fulfilling the aspirations of the people for developing the state. Initiating the process, the Honorable Chief Minister visited New Delhi to meet the Honorable Prime Minister and other Union Ministers concerned and apprise them of the grim financial situation. During the visit, special requests have also been made to for hand-holding by the center and extending liberal support to the state. I appeal to the people of the state to understand the current alarming financial situation and cooperate with the government in rebuilding the state. The massive destruction which resulted in huge loss of natural resource base and human value system really makes the reconstruction process difficult and time-taking one. To assess the complete loss, plan for resource mobilization and development is a cumbersome task. It requires collective thinking, extensive discussions with intelligentsia and academicians to explore ways to overcome the current crisis. It also involves finding ways to restart the entire development ecosystem through short, medium and long-term plans in the light of the new development paradigm of Viksit Bharat at 2047. The extent of real damage done to Andhra Pradesh in the last 5 years had not come in public discourse thus far. The misgovernance from 2019 to 24 created a trust deficit with regulatory authorities and damaged the brand of AP amongst investors. The people now given a strong mandate to the NDA to rebuild the brand AP and regain the trust. Honorable members, usually winning elections and assuming responsibility is a happy event. But now we are meeting in different and difficult circumstances. Perhaps for the first time in the country, the members are not in a position to rejoice and have the means to meet people's aspirations immediately. Keeping this in view, my government is proposing to go for budget after meaningful deliberations. With several issues relating to state bifurcation remaining unresolved, my government has taken initiative and visited New Delhi to meet the concerned in Union government, including Honorable Prime Minister and also Telangana government with an intent to quickly find amicable solutions. The resolve shown by the 5 crore people of the state to reinstate democracy and elect people-friendly government with an unprecedented mandate is required to be appreciated yet again at this hour of crisis to help the state to rediscover its past glory. I would like to conclude my speech with the inspiring words of Swami Vivekananda. I quote, "We are responsible for what we are, and whatever we wish ourselves to be, we have the power to make ourselves. If what we are now has been the result of our own past actions, it certainly follows that whatever we wish to be in future can be produced by our present actions. So we have to know how to act." Jai Hind.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय
Culminated in a change in government. A huge and historic mandate has been given to the NDA, hitting an unprecedented 93% strike rate, thus reaffirming faith in democracy. I sincerely congratulate the people of Andhra Pradesh for their wisdom in electing a government that discharges its duties with a futuristic view. Hordes of Andhra people had come from various regions to be part of this historic mandate in favor of future of Andhra Pradesh. The new government has a perfect experienced honorable members in the assembly. I once again welcome all the members who will be instrumental in making right policies in the interest of good governance and in the spirit of cooperative federalism. Honorable members, at this juncture, I feel it is also important to recall the glorious past of Andhra Pradesh, renowned as Annapurna, rice bowl of India. The state used to support other states in ensuring food security. As a leader of self-help group concept, Andhra Pradesh stood out as an example in developing entrepreneurship, knowledge economy, and cultivating thrift amongst poor women. Use of IT in all areas of welfare and development was the cornerstone of state's vision. The misrule of the previous government, which lacked transparency, have compelled this government to put the facts before the people about the disruption of systems and rampant corruption prevailing during the last 5-year term. Accordingly, my government has released a series of white papers highlighting numerous discrepancies in fund utilization, misappropriation, resulting in huge loss to the state exchequer and the natural resources base of the state. I would present some of the key takeaways of the white papers.